Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of First Impressions here at MurrOtter. I'm Matt, and today we're checking out the game Summer in Mara, which is sort of a big adventure, farming, crafting RPG. Not really an RPG, but just sort of adventure game with a really cute little girl and her sort of developing her island so that she can go off and explore others. This one comes from Chibig, whose previous game was sort of a similar thing, almost felt like proof of concept for this particular game, but I'm pretty excited to jump on into this one. It comes out on June 16th, available on Steam and consoles, including Switch, which I think this one will be a pretty big hit on Switch just based on the type of content people can expect from there. So I'm pretty excited to check that out. So I've gone pretty far into the game. Now, the first little bit that you're going to see here, I'm going to try to rush through a little bit, but you can play a lot of this. It's available in the Summer in Mara prologue, which is available on Steam right now. So if you like what you see here and just want to get a little feel for this particular part, that is available on Steam. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Koa, were you on the roof again? I'm not going to read all this, but basically she says no. I saw you coming down. Isn't there work to do? Trying to change the subject. And I got to go get oranges here for her. So you're going to quickly see things that feel like they could be, right at home in a place like almost like an Animal Crossing or a Stardew Valley, things like that. Obviously, there's not farming in Animal Crossing per se, although you can grow things, which I guess by definition is farming. So I'm an idiot. But I mean farming in the traditional sense. It's not available in a mechanic like there would be in like a Harvest Moon or a Stardew Valley. So we've got our 3 oranges. This is going to be a lot of the dopamine you get. Just like go from, A to B, collect items, take them back, and do the things that you need to do for Yaya here. Remember this, Koa. You can win anyone's heart with food. Now we have to prepare a new crop field. You're clearly quite the young adult. You can do it yourself. I like it. Pick up a hoe. Grandma. She told me to pick up a hoe. Alright, so we made a swap, oranges for carrot seeds, and now we have a hoe. Prepare a crop field to grow carrots using the hoe. So, we've got our hoe right here. That chicken's watching me like, what are you about to do with that hoe, mother? The whistling music is I love the music in this game. The whistle, sir. I'm trying to plant these carrot seeds. They are not yours. And there we've got it. Get water from the well. You know it. Here's our well. I'm going to go over here. Grab some Wawa. We got a little bit of a timer, you'll notice. It could be because we're carrying the freaking bucket horizontally. We wouldn't have to rush as much. And there's our sown carrot seeds. And you notice the counter. This confused me a little bit, but we can harvest this here cabbage or whatever the hell, head of lettuce, and these carrots. But you'll notice there's a 4 above the carrot we just planted over there. That's how many days are left in game before you can harvest that particular crop. So there's that. Everything's ready, ma'am. All right, now we got to get firewood. So we got to make an axe with some stone and wood. And she's teaching us the art of crafting, which you can do here in the house. So I'm going to make an axe. And you cycle through your weapons, at least I do with the D-pad here. So we need to cut down the tree. But first, I'm going to chat with Yaya because she's going to teach us the principles of sustainability, which is important. Yaya, look at this axe. Good, now we have to cut down this tree. Now I feel sorry for it. I feel sorry for it too, little boy. So what we take, we have to give back. Life flows through this big ocean surrounding us. If we take advantage of nature, it's our duty to compensate for the things we took. I feel like here at MurrOtter, we've done a good job of raising our awareness of nature this week between this and the great game Beyond Blue we played earlier. We are part of the cycle. So we get our circle of life talk. Should I cut down the tree now? What do we say? Thank you, tree. So I'm going to take a seed, and then when I'm done cutting it down, we'll plant the seed somewhere else, because that is an equal exchange. Now, she gave us one. However, some trees will drop it for you. So, let's do the dang thing. Y'all know the drill. The good news is, at least in my experience so far, the axe doesn't just randomly break on you. Next thing we're going to do is go plant this tree somewhere new. Right here seems good. And there you go. Our badminton will grow in 3 days. Alright. That little laugh. If you take good care of it, I'm sure it'll become gigantic. I'll water it every day, Yaya. Now she wants to know if I want to know how to make orange jam. She's given me sugar. Key component to orange jam. So the recipes, can I see them from out here? That's one thing I've noticed. I think in order to see recipes, I've had to run back to the house. I can make one deduction on what a necessary item will be to get the orange jam. One tip I'll give you right now, right trigger, is to run. That took me unnecessarily long to find out. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't need to cut down the tree. Stop it. Put that away. Alright, I'm going to get a third orange just to be safe. You can see the game is just so colorful though, and like wistful, and the music is great. It keeps that tone throughout. There are moments that have like a little bit more melancholy to them, but I think that fits the nature. I mean, just like a Disney or Pixar film would anyway. Alright, let's make the jam. Now we head to the kitchen. We got the sugar, we got the oranges. And we're going to take our jam back to Yaya, because that's how we do. Now, I don't know if we're supposed to be Greek or if we're just calling her Yaya for fun, but she doesn't look Greek. We're going to have fish for dinner? Depends whether or not they take the bait. We'll see. What about a cooking yummy fish? Listen to the recipe. I need a fresh red-tailed catfish. Then I chop some carrots. And then we add... Yeah, why did so we drifted off there. So we know carrots and fish. So we're asking about pirates, and she's saying that they're not coming here because there's nothing interesting here on our tiny island. So we have a fountain, and the Neo and Nio. The island is very beautiful. But the idea is we're not taking care of it for others. We take care of it because it's important to maintain it. Although I sometimes leave, I always come back because of you and our house. And even when I'm gone, I'll never stop thinking about the island. Our home reflects what we think of ourselves. We have to love ourselves, right? What were we talking about? About dinner. So we got cut off before I could learn the full recipe. Fill the tank, bring it back to the dock. Alright. We got a recipe for the resin float. Collect fuel from the Guardian's door fountain and bring it to Yaya. Oh, do I have the tank? Is anything on the boat? Nay. Alright. Mayhaps it's in my... No, it's not my inventory. We'll head back on here. See what we can do in terms of filling up our stuff from the fountain. No bats left in the cave, eh? I love the music. Alright. Here's our big old shell full of fuel. Tank's full. Bring it on back. We'll go around the outside here just to get a look at a little bit more of the train. The island's not particularly huge, as you can tell, but while you'll do a lot of maintaining of things here on your home island as like a home base, and it will slowly evolve and change, a big part of the game is actually about the exploration of going to the other islands. So I don't know that we'll get to that in this video. As you know, my first impressions videos are meant to be me taking a look at the game, opening the box so you don't have to, kind of playing through that first hour or so and giving you my review based on those first impressions. So it's not like a comprehensive, like 7 out of 10 type situation. So it will be a little bit shorter. So I want her to bring me chocolate. And she's going off to sell Now, I'm not sure why that thing is acting like a motorboat. I don't say motor, but what do you want from me? I'm going to surprise Yaya by preparing dinner. So I have to make a fishing pole. And then we're going to make some dinner with the red-tailed catfish or whatever the heck it was. I'm not an aquatic man. I gotta imagine it's just wood, right? I mean, like, what else could a fishing rod need? The resin float, which I can make out of the other things I already have. Let's go. Crafting for days. Fish, carrots. Alright. Well, I've got one of those things. In 4 days, I'll have more. Notice the sun slowly setting. There is time. However, we're not on the timer just yet. Right now, time is being pushed forward by sort of plot points. But eventually, this is very reminiscent of the Stardew fishing. You just kind of line up the little meter. But anyway, eventually, similar to like a Stardew Valley, time will progress. And you have to worry about things like eating and energy and such. And you can eat more to be able to push further or explore more. But we're going to the kitchen. We're making yummy fish, which looks absolutely horrific. All right. Got to make a torch so we can light the way for Yaya. Now, do I have a torch here? We got to make one. Done. Look at that pineapple with a face. Fire's dangerous. Getting dark. Got to go to the mountain. Aren't you responsible, Koa? Okay, so we can't take the torch out. It'll be prompted. So again, time pushed forward a little bit by... I can't look straight into the sky. It's my full field of view. I know I'm going by kind of quick here, but just again, I'd like to point out, you can play a lot of this in the prologue. So I'm just trying to cook past the stuff that you will have been able to play. So you can see a little bit more than that. If you're, you've already checked it out and you're curious. I'm probably going to have to double back. That's why I'm lighting the torches along the way. Because then I can do that and be all set when I reach the top. I hope she brought chocolate too, Koa. And there she is. We're just going to jump down the mountain with reckless abandon. I just lit that bush on fire. Whoops. What's up, Gma? I don't know if Yaya is supposed to be that literal of a translation, but she forgot chocolate. I like how Koa's so mad. She's like, if I'd known you didn't bring chocolate, I wasn't going to cook for you. You biddy. I like that Yaya is inspirational here. She's like, you know what? You have to practice. Practice makes perfect when you're making fish and carrots. Don't run away from your mistakes. There we go. So she wants to take us to the Guardian's door. So I have to go get the Crystallis sphere in her chest. Eyebrow waggle. You never let me look inside your chest. Today is different. We'll meet at the door. So she's giving me the key to her chest, which is just outside the cabin. So we'll run up and handle that. All the chickens just fell asleep wherever the hell they wanted. We've got the Crystallis. And now we're headed to the Guardian door, which we saw before. It's just to the left of where we'd gotten the fuel. Honestly, this looks ready for a rager. Like we could have some kind of frat party in here. People can do keg stands on top of the crystals. Which, if there's anything Yaya looks prepared to do, it's throwing a frat party. What do you want to tell me, Yaya? You wrote a story about the Guardians. They protect the sea and the door. That's it. Whenever there was danger, they met here and opened the door with the 4 Crystallises. Will the door open at some point? Only when Mara is truly threatened. It will open when the 4 Crystallis are placed here, as if they were the 4 keys. Wish I could see what's inside. It's not time for that. What happened to the Guardians? They disappeared little by little. Very few people understand their work. It's sad. In my opinion, this world runs on the cooperation between people. Can you see the spiral on the door? Although they seem to be separated dots, everything's connected by the spiral, the wind of Mara. It's true, like when you ask me for stuff and I help you, even though you're always grumbling. Well, I would rather do nothing. Don't you like lying on the grass? Of course, who doesn't? Although you can get, bugs that make your arms itch. Being responsible is very important. When one of those dots disappears, everything collapses. Koa, you must help others, always. By bringing them things they need or planting a seed. So she's getting us ready for the culture of side quests. Every action, as small as they may seem, can be beneficial to others. Do we have to help everyone? Even if they're mean? There are mean people that are lost and need help, but there are other people who are truly mean. How will I tell the difference? You'll know by looking at them in the eye. Invite them out to eat. Win their hearts with food. Bedtime. I gave her the coral chrysalis, and now we gotta go to bed. Go back home and go to sleep. So that's your little taste of day 1 here on Summer and Mara. Alright. And we're back at our house. Dopely decorated. Hit our little mummy bag here. Go to sleep. Not sure why we just have a sleeping bag. The art here I love, by the way, for this intro video, so I'm going to let you all take that in. Oh, apologies, I paused it. How cool is that intro? There you have it. Nothing. Not a single pirate ship in sight. The music. I'm just fully distracted. Now I'm starving to death. I want to make berry juice for breakfast. I hope they're ready for harvest. Alright, so collect berries from the bushes to make juice. Again, we're hanging out on the dang roof. Now, I'm unclear what happened to our chicken coop overnight. Maybe because they learned to fly and they broke it? Was that the implication right there? I think I remember the recipe. The yesipe. Alright, so we're going to go make berry juice based on the recipe Yaya gave us and the berries we just grabbed. Should plant the fields or take a nap? No. Alright, prepare the fields and plant and harvest. Oh, work is exhausting. And now we have a grilled fish recipe. Prepare 2 field crops and plant them. You got it, dude. It feels like a certain amount of time passed between that intro video and now. Now, I don't know if that's because that was basically the prologue or what the story is there, but alright, we have to do a new well. So, of course, it's a giant game of give a mouse a cookie. You know how these games go. Alright, so we're going to make a new hammer. So we have to break the old well, which I think was up here, remember? Again, I'm not sure what happened to time. That's not it. It's over here. Not sure why the well moved either. So now we've got some of the materials we need to make an axe, hopefully. Which should let us make a well. Make a bucket for the new well. And you can see the amount of recipes we just got there. Oh, I should look though to see what it will actually take to make that. The bucket's actually ready to go. A well is a very simple thing. A hole in the ground, wood, and stone. Alright, so we're cutting down trees and smashing some rocks. Look at us cook. Get our hammer out there. So now we have a hoe, a hammer, and an axe. It's a pretty robust repertoire. Some stones. I'm not sure if the difference in each really matters too much. And I also don't know if how these like regenerate, or if there's any harm in taking a bunch, or if you should, so that they can all be regenerating over time, whatever it might be. All right, I am gonna cut down a tree. Now notice that one dropped the badminton seed, so we can also plant the new one, which you want to do because, as you can imagine, that's sort of like what would be a limiting factor on our resources. So. Plus, it's just good, okay, everybody? Be good people. Alright. I think that should be enough. I'm going to say build. Need a little more wood. That's fine. This one also has a seed on it. I like to prioritize those trees just because it guarantees you a return on being able to get more. It's not always possible, but so far we're 3 for 3. Alright, that ought to do it. Come on. That tree has 2. What a day. You can see the relaxing nature of this game too. I mean, like, a lot of farm sims, they're just so chill. Alright, I'm going to put the well right here. I really like how it shows you where you're actually going to put it with like the outlined shadow. Coming from Animal Crossing where you just blindly throw shit on the ground. It's nice to have that. And we got our water. Bucket. We're not done. Oh, so the fountain's down. I'll go to the beach, collect my seashells gifted to me by the tides of Mara. So I have to go get 3 seashells from the beach. But I also just want to hit all these up, so I have enough carrots for later. And frankly, like, I don't know if there's any reason I wouldn't plant some extras. I mean, I have all the seeds. It's just a matter of the payoff for me for later. So, really no reason not to take full advantage of that. Oh, but I don't have any, so that's a good enough reason. Alright, seashell time. Yeah. No fall damage that I've experienced just yet. There's something there. Like a crawfish or a shrimp or something. I don't know if a crawfish is in the ocean. There's another kind of shell of some kind. I don't think that counts, though. I think I need 3 of the little... Yeah, told me she used to go collecting shells with a friend of hers. Alright, so right here. Where is Yaya, though? Again, time seems to have passed. Things seem a little bit run down. But I haven't seen any indication, and look, the boat's broken. That part of the story seems slightly skipped over. I might have missed it. Maybe it was somehow told to us through that animation. I was just busy talking to you all and wasn't able to process it, so... Let me know in the comments what happened to Yaya. Why are we shitting on the seagulls? Something fascinating will happen soon. That is a declaration. I'm going to... So that used to be for sheep. I feel like there's a lot of things here that we'd be able to restore in time. Can we fish? Let's freaking go. Now, I'm not sure. You have that certain amount of time you need to cover it, but I don't know if you can fail to capture something or not. That's not something I've experienced yet. All right. Oh shit, she's tired. We gotta go back. We're unable to run. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to get back up the hill. Wait. Do I have something I could eat? No. I wasn't even paying attention. Come on. Sorry to do this to y'all. Koa can't even walk. Oh, she can still... She got massive leaps, though. Oh, it's going to be freaking close. Look at that meter in the top left. We got it. Whew. Now, what's going to be fascinating? Let's find out. What's up by the beach? Maybe a ship? Go to the beach, figure out what the bright light is. I'm still too tired. Do I have anything to eat? I don't know what's going on. I can't select controls. And I can't run right now because she's exhausted. This is unfortunate. Oh, there's an octopus. It's one of those things that in Zelda that shoots nuts at you and you gotta shoot them back. What a beautiful light. Oh, come back. There it went. So this little friend of ours is kind of ultimately what's going to help put this story forward. I'm sure Neo and Nio know something about the light I saw last night. They see everything from above. Although, first I should bring them a food offering. I hope some oranges will be enough. Bring a food offering. Now notice, I can't grab the carrots yet. So we're going for oranges. We got 2 right there. None there. Got 1 right here. And then we got 1 right here. So much fruit to pass off to Neo and Nio. Yeah, this all just looks much more run over than when Yaya was alive. So I guess we're to believe she's moved on in some way or got lost at sea or something. I'm not sure. Perfect. I hope you like it. I saw a light in the middle of the sea. I don't know what it means, but it might not be good. I hope you'll keep watch from up here. If you see anything, you know what to do. Although, I should light a fire. It hasn't been lit for a long time. So, we know the drill. I'm not sure why we have to redo this particular portion. I wonder if I can make it if I just don't stop. Hell yeah, I can, dude. Honestly, I think that Koa should be in the Olympics. It's been a long time since I lit the flame, and now we can make fires. if you want to know what happens next, you hit the up arrow and it basically just tells you like what your current task is. At this point in the game, you're sort of like limited in the different things you can do. So a lot of times I just end up going to bed until that event happens. Now I say that like a lot of times. I mean, when I was trying this out for the purposes of demonstrating this in the video for you all, so that I wouldn't have to burn hours just trying to figure it out on stream. So the light's back. My job now is to investigate. Don't do it. No. That voice. What a whimsical light. You notice Koa said nobody's been to the island. She's lonely. Alright. Talk with Napopo to get the next mission. What do you know? So Napopo, like I said, is sort of what now pushes our story forward a little bit. This is exactly where I left off when I was testing this out. So, were you yesterday's little light? Are you lost? Maybe you don't understand. Are you alone? Are you hungry? Of course. Don't worry, I'll bring you some delicious juice. Don't starve to death, please. So we gotta go get some OJ. What little alien space creature doesn't like OJ? I mean, that's a known scientific fact and quantity. I don't remember how much I need for OJ. And I just gave all my other oranges for an offering. It can't be more than 3, though. I feel good. Oh, but I don't have oranges anymore, right? I mean, I said I don't have oranges. I don't have sugar. That'd have been a Yaya gift. Oh, we don't need it. We apparently need a carrot, though, which is not orange juice I'm interested in, but maybe I don't know any better. Alright. Let's go hook the space alien up with some OJ. What up? There you go. Oh, it's not too acidic. Yeah, I used to add sugar cubes, but I don't have any of those. Do you need anything else? Napopo freaking liked it. Come on, try talking. Say Kua. I'm Koa. Maybe you don't understand me. You do understand me. That's good. We have to find ways to communicate. I know you could draw. Do you know how? I'm sure my crowns are somewhere on the island. Maybe they're in their chest. I know I shouldn't rummage in there. However, this is an emergency. Maybe Yaya's just been gone like a super freaking long time because she... Or she's just honoring her memory. I don't know. Alright, we're going to get the crayons. A lot of my paintings are in here and old stuff and some of Yaya's notes and an address. Man, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, a board. Which I have to think just requires wood. Nope. There we go. And it can't require much, right? I mean, like, come on. Alright, we're going to try to craft a board based on that. So that Napopo has something to draw on. There we go. That ought to do it. Whee! Yeah, I can already tell, like, I'll be hooked on this one. Oh, I didn't jump to you. Should I have jumped to you? Might be. One sec. Can I even do that? Wow. Okay, I have everything ready. Great. Now let's see. I have so many questions, I don't know where to start. Do you like chocolate? Hell yes. That's good. Are you lost? Yeah. That's sad. Do you know how to get back home? Still sad. I'm sorry. Why can't you go back? Did somebody hurt you? Jeez. I'm sure we can figure it out. Or you can stay here and live with me. I don't have chocolate, but I do have all the orange juice you could want. Oh, Napopo doesn't like that. What do you want to do? Oh, Napopo wants the boat. See, here's our inspiration. It doesn't work. I can't get off the island. I could fix the boat, but there's no fuel. The fountain's dry. You can do something about the fountain? Let's go check it. By the way, what's your name? Of course, your name is Napopo. Okay, go to the fountain. I'll go for the deposit. It should be on the boat. Okay, so I'm going to get the deposit from the boat, and then I'm going to meet Napopo up at the fountain to see what we can do about addressing the issues. Did I just break it? Oh, jeez. I was like, oh shit, I just fucking cracked a reservoir open or whatever that was. Alright, so we have the deposit for the fuel. Hopefully, Napopo can work some magic and get us some fuel, and then we'll fix up the boat and we'll go sailing. It doesn't have a sail, I understand. What did you do here? I filled the tank. What'd you do, little girl? Wow, it's pretty. Who are you? Some kind of tree goddess. Knew it. From space. Told you. And a seashell head. But a sad seashell head. Because of monsters. I think I interpreted that basically perfectly. It means people hurt your family. We'll find them and they'll see. I'm going to fix the boat and we'll go find them. First, make new oars. Then patch up the holes. Last, decorate the deck. What do you think? Let's go get wood. So boat and oars. So fix Yaya's boat is our current task. So I need to make oars, which are going to take a board and 2 pieces of wood. So I just need a ton of wood. And then to fix the holes, probably just boards. I probably just need a lot of boards and wood. I just need a lot of wood at the end of the day. And that's perfectly fine. I'm going to cut all these down. Oh shit, I made it reset. I do wish I didn't have to sit here and hit all 3 versions of X on that. What is in the little jar we get out of each tree? Is there sap or something? I'm going to slow down over the pickup prompt. Oh, it doesn't actually say. Thought it named it. Who needs this beautiful forest over here by the mountains? It is going to drive me nuts if I don't plant something. There we go. I've done one at least. Alright. How many oars am I going to need? 2? Or is that to make a set of oars? Basically, I'm wondering if I'm going to need double the ingredients I saw there. Alright, let's start there. Let's just see where that gets us. I love the chill music. I'm really hoping a lot of people find this game sort of as like great a tool to sort of meditate and zone out, as I have. Alright, we need to make a board at least. Which is going to let me make oars. So it is 2 oars. And then I'm probably going to need another board. And I'm going to make another board. Because we're fixing holes. I'm going to make 3 boards. It's not like they're going to go to waste. Alright, let's see where that gets us in terms of the task at hand here for her boat. Alright, we need 1 more ore, 5 more wood, 3 more metal. Nope, don't do that. We need the big trees. We can do this. The metal, though, I'm kind of like, where's that coming from? Naughty Piggies went swimming one day. I missed them so much. Hope we'll be able to get animals back for her. Hopefully when we sail to other islands, we can help re-inhabit this one with the things she loves. Bums me out that she's so bummed out, you know? Alright, let's start there. I've already forgotten our chore list a little bit. 1 more ore I knew for sure was on it. And then there was like a lot of wood and then metal. Which... metal's not an ingredient we have, right? Workshop. No, no metal. Where the frick does metal come from? Okay, so I can't do that. Can I break this down? The old hen house or pig pen? Alright, it must be from the ore in here. Let's just see. That's a lot of stone. Metal. It's from the blue rocks. Kia's exhausted. I'm not sure she's even going to make it back to bed. Do I have food? There's a way. I gotta eat one. Yep. That should be able to get me back. Because otherwise, I believe you pass out exhausted and wake up with like a half an energy bar the next day. So there's sort of like repercussions for failing to make it to bed on time. We're going to bed at 5:30 p.m. What do you want from a little kid? But we are making good progress, I think. I know this is a little bit longer of a Let's Play, but like I said, I just want to make sure I'm giving you like a demonstration of what comes post prologue, just because I feel like a lot of people are going to be able to access that and play that for themselves, as they should. We need 2 more metal and 3 more wood. Goodness. So I got to go get some of that ore from the side of the island. I thought it said I had 9 metal, but who's to say? And again, we don't really know like the regenerative properties of... Alright, we can fuck around down here. But you don't give me metal. You do. Okay, we're up to 3. There we go. This should do it. I'm gonna get it all because we're getting the materials anyway. And if they do regenerate and they wait, you might as well get the most out of what you can so they can be regenerating when you're not using them and you already have some extra supplies ready. Alright, next thing, trees. More trees. I do have to be more diligent, I think, about planting the replacements though. I'm gonna do that right now with this one. I'm gonna do it again right here. I love it. Alright. And perhaps our last batch of wood right here. Alright. With that, I'm hoping, maybe one more. I'm really hoping I have enough for the boat. Let's go. We're doing it, y'all. Everything's ready to sail. Now, Popo, are you ready? But first, I have to check if all the field crops have been watered and pick up seashells on the western beach. I think I should plant new trees as well. I'm not sure if Nio and Nio have enough food, and I have to check that every single seagull is comfortable in their nest. Silent needs a lot of attention. What if I leave something and something happens to me? I'm a bit scared. Nice, that's encouraging. Napopo says, we got this. Kalis, I don't know who the Samey is. The one Yaya used to write to. What are we going to do out there? I don't think that Yaya would have let me go. Okay, guide me. I'll follow your instructions, but we have to return to my island and take care of it from time to time. So we got a new pier, and we can sail using the instructions, and you better believe... Wait, where's our new pier? I'm going to have to do that to get in. Goodness. So we need 6 more boards and 2 more rope. I don't even know what rope takes to do. Thread. Apparently we have thread. Where'd it come from, though? More boards, always. Alright. And I think that's where we're going to wrap things up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't get to set sail, but I also kind of feel like that's sort of a climactic thing that I'd want you to experience for yourself, although I do realize it helps you understand what's coming next in the game. So be sure to let me know what you think when you set sail on your island. And Soramara seems like it's going to be a really fun, relaxing game for people who like, things like Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley and things like that. So I'd highly recommend picking this one up. Like I said, it's available on PC as well as consoles, and that includes Switch, which seems like a great platform for something like this. It just seems like a great game for, families and things like that. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Hit like if you enjoyed this video. Helps out a lot. And lastly, if you want to see more, hit subscribe. I'd love to see you around. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.